Welcome back to another YouTube video, you beautiful hosers, and today we got a very special video. At least to me, it's somewhat special. We're talking about Borderlands 3. Now, this is actually my review on it. We're going to leave out all of the spoilers. So, if you were worried about spoilers, spoiler alert, there is none. But anyways, without any further ado, let's get into it. The soundtrack is great in the game. There is one particular song that they don't actually have listed. It's a rather good song, but they don't have it listed in their credits or anything. There's a lot of Easter eggs here and there. There's some funnier than others. There are some that don't make any sense. One that I found is actually Year, but I'm not exactly sure what it's supposed to pertain to. The acting, some characters do better than others in it, and that's a given. A lot of characters are underutilized, they're in the game, but they're not used. They could have been used a lot better than that they were. Their entire premise was a war. Don't really get that in this game, unfortunately. I like the concept that they were going for, but when they were showing the trailers and they're showing Tyreen and Troy leading a gang of bandits up against Vault Hunters, it doesn't actually happen. Not even remotely close to that in the area that they showed. I don't even think you're able to get into that area either. They've done a lot of things of building up certain characters in prior games that you never met till now. One of them, you should know as the first Vault Hunter. He's somewhat used in this game. I guess you can consider that a spoiler unintentionally, but he has been in every other game, so I'm not sure how that's a spoiler because he's been mentioned in every other game, and he's mentioned throughout this entire game as well. There's a lot of collectibles to do, there's a lot of crew challenges, there's a lot of side missions, and there is the normal main missions that you get to do. The overall game took me 21 hours to complete. It would have taken me under 20 had we not spent the first couple of hours just scouring the entire land of Pandora, which we all know is the base world that you start on. But anyways, there's a lot of technical issues with the game. There is audio not syncing up to what's actually happening on the screen. There's times you will get stuck in the ground, and I actually have a video of this that will be coming out later this month of me getting stuck in the ground in Borderlands 3. You get stuck in the ground, there's times that you can't fast travel, there is times where the game crashes and it will crash your machine as well. There is times that it will delete save data. One of the reviewers said that he lost 5 hours worth of gameplay. And sometimes the audio just will not kick in. Music will be there 1 second and then poof, gone. And then you can't hear anything, and it has the same glitch that Borderlands 2 had with their newest DLC, where you enter a specific area and Tiny Tina is supposed to be talking, but instead you just see the voice box going off at the top, but nothing down below, no subtitles, no nothing. That is also a problem in this one. I've even had the audio desync during cutscenes, and some parts are an overall nightmare, but through actually getting to finish the game, I enjoyed the game. Despite all the technical issues, there is a lot of them that are funny to watch. There's a lot of them that don't make any sense, and there's a lot that you're thinking, why didn't they patch this out in the first place? However, if I had to rate this game, I'm giving it an 8.1. For the simple fact of is there's a lot of bugs and things that need to be fixed. There's a lot of things that should not be happening. And there's even a case of a reloading animation where you're constantly stuck in it. You'll press X or square to reload. And I believe it's R on PC. And your character, whichever gun they have, it'll show that they partially reloaded. It'll go like this, but your character will continue to go like that every time you press the button. They will not do anything. So you have to switch their weapons to get there. And you can't hotkey your weapons in this game. Instead, they brought in a pinging system. I'm not entirely sure what the left and the right D-pad do at this point in time, but to use your emotes, you even have to hold the start button, which to me is confusing, but hey, it's not for everyone always, so it's for the most part the game is playable. There are still parts of the game that are unplayable, mainly because of these glitches. Some of them are game breaking, which will break the entire game entirely. I've had the game twice crash and shut off my Xbox, which was cool. Not like I needed to finish a boss fight or anything, but regardless, 8.1 because there's a lot of technical issues. It had a great soundtrack, it had a good cast. They've introduced characters that are somewhat interesting, mainly Lorelei, and the other one that they introduced. I like him as a character, but I can't name any names. He just reminds me of Roadhog from Overwatch, though. That's all I can say. There are a lot of interesting bosses throughout the games, and a lot of people that you wouldn't exactly expect to be in the game. One of the crew missions, you will be able to tell that there is somebody who is rather famous that is playing a specific character in the game, but once again, I can't tell you because that's spoiler territory. So, in other words, I enjoy it. However, I just would wait for the technical issues to get fixed first. Congrats for making it through to the end of the video. I hope you guys are aware that I haven't been uploading as usual. We will be doing another review later on this month. And I do have a Apex montage that I have to whip up still. That will be coming to this channel as well. We also have one movie review that will be coming. That movie, I still have to go and watch in the theaters. I know a lot of people have done it already. However, Angel Has Fallen is the movie that we're going to be reviewing. And from there on forward, we're pretty much still going to be uploading once a week. I don't see any point in stretching it out like I had before where it was 5 days a week, because it feels like a job and I really don't want it feeling like that anymore. Mainly because of the entire thing of my personal life affecting this, and I don't want it to be that way. So that's the main reason why my posts are so far and in between. As far as Apex go, I think we might be streaming that on this channel still. I don't know. Probably not. However, but we still have Spider-Man to finish. That I will willingly finish because that is still family friendly, apparently. But I understand why God of War isn't. But anyways, I hope you're having a fantastic 2019, and if you're not, I hope it gets better for you sooner rather than later. Peace out, and I shall see you all in the very next video.